I'm Georgia.
And I'm Rory.
And this is Arts Renew Hearts.
Our plan was to go to nursing homes and get to know them and their stories. We hope to do this by singing for them and listening to their life. We contacted Summit View Terrace, and they were already on board with the idea. 2 of the residents shared their amazing stories to us that were truly incredible. We hope to help them because it let them experience something that they hadn't seen in a very long time. But it also helped us because we were truly changed by our visits.
Hildegard Henry is an extraordinary woman. She is very patriotic, shown by the fact that her favorite memory is "Give me liberty or give me death" by Patrick Henry. She says that her greatest accomplishment is her family, and she helped guide us into picking diverse music for everyone in Summit View. Hildy enjoys listening to opera and lullabies. She believes ballet is a timeless tradition to share with friends and family. Her uncle used to take her to ballet, and she enjoyed it then and still does today. Bing Crosby was a popular musician of her time. She was born in Kansas City, Missouri, and when she was 6, she moved to Atchison, Kansas. When she arrived, she started learning at a Catholic school then. As she grew up, she went to Benedictine College. There, she partook in writing, history, and singing. She likes peppy, happy songs and does not like mournful, sad songs. She lived in a small town where friends became family. She was born during World War I, and she remembers the riverboats and trains that would go up and down the rivers and streets. She has 4 daughters and 2 sons, and before Christmas, her and her family would go to KC to look at the beautiful decorated windows. At Easter, they would go get bonnets and clothes, and she met her husband Mark while she was working in a doctor's office.
He came in early, and he was waiting for the doctor to come in, and some would go in and have their meeting with the doctor, and then others were preparing for a big parade in Atchison special. It was called the Fellowship Club. There was a lot of poverty in those days, and some of these men all of them there in Atchison tried to help each other in their businesses, and they helped it. Atchison was a very friendly city and still is.
Elwanda Sarah Foster, maiden name Campbell. Elwanda is an incredibly strong woman. She started her life at 3, already having chores around her family's farm, but little did she know her late life was going to be 10 times harder than hauling wood. She took care of her sister while her mom planted corn, so she and her sister sat under a shade tree on a quilt with their dog. When she was 14, her mom got breast cancer, so she had to miss a year of school to take care of her. She had to swab and dress a hole in her mother's breast 6 times a day that had developed because of the cancer. At one point, she walked into her mother's room and the hole was streaming blood, and her mother couldn't feel it, so she had to help her mom get through it. She had to stay up half the night to watch her mother. Since she could not do her studies while she was watching her mother, a neighbor came to her home and taught Elwanda her studies so she wouldn't be behind in class. When she was 16, her stepmom made her leave home, so she went to town to try to find work, and she found work with Martin Harbor for $2 a week. She had to wake up at 4 a.m., cook dinner for him and his wife and daughter and 14 hay hens, cook breakfast for his family, make 3 beds, and then run a half a mile to school every single morning, and not one day was she late. But by Christmas, she came down with pneumonia from running through the snow to school, so she walked 2 miles through the cold home because she could not work in those current conditions. But when she arrived, her stepmother refused to feed her or do anything to help her. After she got better, she went to town and found someone new to work for. They also paid her $2 a week, and she still went to school. After high school, she came to Lee Summit and still sent her sister money. She had been married to her husband for 6 years before she died in 2002. And that is the story of Elwanda Sarah Foster.
Dad raised cotton, corn, wheat, truck patches, big garden, and everything. And we really worked. I didn't right then, but I did later. And let me think. And Mom was going to go and help Dad plant corn. So she took us 2 kids and she put a quilt out underneath a shade tree and then put a baby blanket down and put my sister on it. and give me a bottle of water and a bottle of milk. And we had a dog that she could tell it to sit, and it would sit right by us and guard us. And she told the dog to sit there by us, and then she'd play a row, and then she'd come back, she'd check on us, you know. And I took care of my sister that way, so I helped raise her.
Through our studies, we have discovered the amazing benefits of bringing the arts to the elderly. It's not just the time shared, but also the emotional positives that promote the physical and mental well-being of both the giver and the receiver. The world might be a better place if everyone shared their talents, whether it be through art, drama, dance, or, in this case, music.
But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all of my dreams.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me. When I awake, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore a dress and I stayed home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart.
We thank Some of You Terrace and its beautiful residents for an amazing experience. Thank you for opening your hearts and giving us the part of you. Georgia and Rory.